Hello, everyone. How are you? I'm going to do a trigger read. It's called Trigger. So, I don't know. It's definitely not about guns and all that, but let's see. Whole point of it was to see what's triggering you or to let you know what triggers you, right? I'm trying to see what's triggering y'all or show you what's triggering you, right? Right. First, we have the Ace of Swords, right? Yes, truth, right. Y'all are thoroughly upset about life. You're thoroughly upset about life. You're going to keep it triggered, right? You are thoroughly upset about life over some truth. You are thoroughly upset over stuff that don't belong to you. You are thoroughly upset because you are very possessive and you want possessions that you will never acquire, right? So you're sitting back mad, jealous, hating, and that's cool with that King of Wands, right? You're sitting back mad, jealous, and hating with that King of Wands, and that's all you're gonna be doing is sitting back, jealous, mad, and hating, because that's what you do, right? That's what you do. Your hate is your weapon, right? Your hate is your weapon, and all you do is fuel other people based off your hate. Boy, I tell you, right? Because it rains, so this yeah, it rains, so all that wetness, boy, right? Anywho, all that moisture getting on me, that moss. Anyway, so all you doing is just sitting back, mad, watching somebody else upset, and your anger is your fuel, King of Wands, right? So with that Five of Cups, ain't nothing subconscious. You know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly what you have been into. The struggle is all yours. It's all your fault. And whatever you have not completed within your life, well, guess what? That's all your fault as well, right? You started a lot of projects that you did not complete with this Five of Cups. You started, let's just say, 5 projects, and you only completed 2. Or let's just say you started 5 projects, 3 failed, and 2 are still waiting to be completed, right? So let's just go here. At the end of the day, you are always the reason why nothing is being accomplished in your life. So what I'm seeing is trigger, folk. You start a lot of projects at once, and you don't accomplish them. They get they sit there and wait for you to finish them, and they don't get done. And then you add with the Queen of Wands, you add a malicious chick to the game with you, right? You add a chick who is sitting back watching your goods with that Three of Wands, right? Now we got the Queen of Wands and the Three of Wands. You got a chick who's sitting. You go as the King of Wands, already a hater. Go and get you a hating ass chick, Queen of Wands, and she sit back and watch what you getting with the Three of Wands, right? She sit back watching what you getting with the Three of Wands, but then y'all both, as the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, sit back and do what? Watch other people and what they getting, right? With that Ace of Cups, y'all both sit back and watch what other people getting, right? And y'all sit back and hate on them and come up with a plan, right, to figure out how you can match them first, at least match them. And then if you can't match them, you try and figure out how you can take what they got with that Five of Cups, right? Let's go back to that Five of Cups because it's the King of Wands, Five of Cups, Queen of Wands, right? Right. Both of y'all are sitting there together coming up with this plan, that Five of Cups plans, right? Y'all both coming up with the Five of Cups plans. How two people coming up with Five of Cups plans and ain't nothing coming up neither one of it, right? Your cup ain't full and running over with that Ace of Cups. Your cup ain't full and running over. That's somebody else's cup full and running over with that Ace of Cups. And God don't mind showing you other people's cups running over. Because all you want to do is sit back, be malicious, and copy somebody and be in competition with somebody and take from somebody. So God said, nah, I'm going to let you with that Three of Wands sit back and watch this Ace of Cups, right? Ace of Cups is God's pinky ring, right? So God said, I'm going to let you sit back and watch all of what pinky ring about to get, right? All of what Pinky Ring and her crew about to get, right? God said, all my children, right? I'm gonna let you sit back and watch what they about to get, and you really gonna be hating, right? You're gonna be mad as hell with that Eight of Cups. You're gonna be wanting to get the hell on about your business finally. You're gonna see what all my children of this world, all my children in this world got, and you're gonna want to get the hell on with your lives after seeing what all my children got, right? With that Eight of Cups, you're gonna take yourself and get the hell on because you're the one who didn't come up with a solid plan with that Five of Cups. You got 5 cups and a malicious chick, right? Or you got 5 cups and a malicious man, an ignorant, angry man, and y'all got together, right? And didn't do anything, right? Didn't do anything but watch somebody else, right? Try to beat other people in the head with that Three of Three of Wands, right? And God said, no, that's not how this works with the Ace of Cups. You must learn. You must put in work. You must struggle. You must strive to accomplish a goal. Because in order to accomplish a goal, there's always struggle and strife. Always. Always struggle and strife. Always. Do you really want this? If you really want this, trust me, you'll appreciate it once you get it. Right. That's the whole point of struggle and strife when you're trying to accomplish a goal. God wants to know, do you really want this? And if you do, okay, are you going to appreciate it? Are you going to take care of it when you get it? Right. That's why it's hard to accomplish certain goals in certain tasks. Right. If God said it's for you and he told you go and get it, but it's hard, it's some struggle and it's some strife in it, well, God wants to know, do you really want it? Right. Come back and ask him. God, is this still for me? Nah, that's why it's so hard. Okay, well, let me let it go. Right, Eight of Cups, let me let it go. God, right, because the Hierophant card is next. God, is this still for me? Yes, it's still for you. Well, what's this, all these roadblocks? What's all these hurdles? Go around and jump over. Oh, okay. Right. You right, God. You right, God. Right. You must not really want this. Yes, I do, God. Yes, I do. I just need to know, like, am I still on the right path? Yep. Sometimes you gotta, right, go around the roadblock. Go find another, right, go around the roadblock, right, and jump over the hurdle. Ain't nothing wrong with your legs. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Right. And this speed bump gonna come up too next, since you're concerned. It's a speed bump too, thus saith the Lord. Right. Right, with that strength card. Right, with that strength card. So God said, y'all out here wilding out on people, but you didn't want no relationship with him. Right. Eight of Cups, you walked away from your relationship with God, the Hierophant, and had no problems with walking away from him until you seen that the tribe of Judah was on scene with that strength card. You saw the tribe of Judah on scene with that strength card, but you quickly ran to God, but you bypassed his son Jesus. And no, you can't bypass Jesus to get to God, right? Can't bypass Jesus to get to God, right? That's why there's two people on that Hierophant, right? You cannot bypass Jesus to get to God, right? Because first of all, Michael gonna stop you first. What you want, right? Oh, you don't want Jesus? Well, hold up. Let me direct you to God, right? And he'll walk you to God, right? Right. Strength card. Right. Michael will walk you to God. Right. And next comes the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups. Right. And that's where your ending comes. God said, you didn't choose me. You chose this world. Right. That Wheel of Fortune, you didn't choose me. You chose this world. That gluttony got you with that Ace of Cups. You wanted to be satiated and satisfied by the things of this world. And that is exactly why you are in that Ace of Swords. Back to that beginning. Continuously going through this same cycle. Back at that Ace of Swords, because you are not strong enough to pull out that Excalibur. You are not King Arthur, right? You are whoever you are. You are the devil's child. You are not God's child. And even God's children, all of them cannot pull out the Excalibur. Only King Arthur could. And the only King Arthur we know is Davinia, right? So all of those who try to pull out her sword, please understand it was not for you to pull out. That's why I said this is a trigger, right? Damn, this card keep wanting to be seen. What is it? It's a Tower card, right? It's a Tower card. Tower card said, nah, this is for all you nosy people. This is exactly what your future entails, what your future holds, all because you was on some wild ass stuff concerning a family. They had the last name Love, and all they did was love people, and you folks sat there and attacked them. Like they was going to lose love and respect. No, they kept it. So that's why that Tower card is going to be yours. You thought you was going to be hidden and hiding in the shadows and having them face down ass up. They said, no, we don't want you face down ass up because that ain't how we roll. Right? We just kicked y'all in the ass up out our face. Right? Right. You finally bowed down, but then we came and kicked you in your ass because we don't do face down ass up over this way. Right? We don't do that. We don't do forced submission, right? You either want us or you don't. And since you don't want us, get to getting and get to skipping, right? Get to getting and get to skipping, because we don't need you. Ace of Wands, we'll beat you right the hell up off of us, right? Right, and leave you all confused, all toe up, and all with yourself. And yourself is tore up with that Nine of Swords. You're tore up yourself from that Nine of Swords, right? Because while you wanted to bird box everything, that meant something. With that Two of Swords and that Emperor and that Star, you wanted to bird box everything that meant something. You wanted to bird box Davinia and her husband, Emperor card, new rulers, right? Star card, right? Emperor, new rulers, and Star card. You wanted to take all the glory away from two new people, two new leaders. You wanted to take shine from people who are world leaders. not people who are celebrities. You want to take shine, and you were told multiple times, these are leaders. These are not celebrity people. You didn't care, right? You did not give one damn, right? So Knight of Swords, what has to happen? Their people, because they are an emperor and an empress, that Knight of Swords, that High Priestess, and that Two of Cups has to come true on you. You have to be taken care of, right? By the judicial system for attacking an emperor and an empress and their king and queen, their kings and queens, right? You attacked an entire empire like you weren't going to have to pay for it. Divina and Raffaello aren't the only people included. Divina, Raffaello, and Rydima, Papotinas, and Mayu, and Laos boys are not the only ones that are involved. There are other kings and queens, right? You're running around imitating other kings and queens, and they don't appreciate it, right? Weighty and all of them are part of my court. I call them king and queen, right? Right. So you are imitating royalty all the way around. They may not have been born into royal blood, but guess what? Their bloodline may not be royal, but guess what? They roll with me, right? And what am I? Royalty, right? What are they? Part of my court. So what are they? Royal, right? So when you go around imitating them and disrespecting them, guess what? They have the right to press charges as well. So, with that being stated, right, this is your trigger, right? 4 of Wands and Temperance, right? And 7 of Cups. You should have kept your nose out of other people's business. You had your time with the King of Cups. You had a time where people loved you, where you was up and you was on your pedestal. You don't have the right to go around with a Chariot card, creating havoc, and trying to kick people off of their pedestal that they created themselves. If a person created a pedestal themselves and set themselves on it and continues to sustain themselves on their own pedestal, who are you to say they can't, right? 3 of Swords. You hurt your own self trying to be in somebody's business. I had money to put my own self out. Who are you to tell me I can't? And then you run around other countries telling them not to mess with me. Who are you? Right? They love me. I'm the Queen of Cups. They love me. They love me. Hangman, they already knew, right? They don't mess with y'all. So they were like, why are you talking to us about our empress? Right. That's why they shut you out with the 8 of Swords. Right. This is your trigger read. That's why they shut you out with the 8 of Swords. And they ain't trying to hear a damn thing y'all got to say with that 4 of Pentacles. Right. They ain't trying to hear a damn thing you got to say. So full card, they telling y'all, get all the way the hell on. Because you jumped out the window. You jumped off the cliff. Right. You dove into a cliff, off a cliff, onto a bunch of rocks. Wasn't even no water there, right? Wasn't even no damn water there. So ain't no saving grace. Ain't no nothing for you from other countries with that 3 of Pentacles. They have separated themselves from you, and they're allowing you to be independent, other than making sure your citizens are what? Safe, right? They're gonna, like you did over there, calling yourself being in their country, being nosy. This is my country still, but the people are gonna, my military gonna come over here and mind this motherfucker. After I let y'all tear it up for a while. I'm going to let you tear it up for a while. Then I'm going to send my military over here to, right, make sure all the other American people are safe, right? Who didn't want none of that shit to happen, right? Everybody got to get some, though. That's what happens in other countries, right? When you act up. Everybody got to get some, even the good people. Everybody got to get some, right? I got some, right? And I'm the empress, right? Everybody got to get some, right? So, after a certain amount of time, then my military will come in, and they're you know, restore order and make people safe that didn't want nothing to do with this nonsense, right? But everybody got to get some, right? I got some and I'm empress. My husband got some and he emperor, right? My son got some and he king, right? My sons got shot at and they kings, right? My daughters get harassed every day and they queens and they still in my damn belly. My unborn son, who is a king, gets harassed and he won't be conceived for 3 years, right? So everybody got to get some, right? I don't want to hear nothing about it, right? Don't want to hear nothing about it. So, with that being said, this read is over. I'm probably going to have a smoke session because we had a smoke session at what? We had a smoke session at 4 o'clock this morning, right? I'm sorry, 5 o'clock this morning we had a smoke session, right? So, that is your trigger read. That is done and over with. I don't know what else I'm going to be doing today. I'm working. I'm not playing with trolls, right? Doesn't matter what you put across the TV. Don't matter. Go find something to do. Have a great one. Oh, damn. Yeah.